And here is Ellis. Now Sacramento starting five. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis. And it's DeRozan in at the three. Levine's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Gafford. The kick out to Irving. And here is Washington. DeRozan defending. Just 5 to shoot. Traps in the tray. Thompson's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Dallas.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
Here's Levine. Good. Nice job down low.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Thompson left side. Baseline J on the way. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Thompson's got 5 points so far. Pass to Murray. It's up a three. Here's Sabonis. And the rejection by Gafford. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Washington passes to Davis. Back to Washington. Irving looking for an opening. Washington trying to break free.
And that length and timing made Keegan at a terrific shot blocker. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Murray. Here's DeRozan. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
The deep three from Levine. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Levine against Irving. Outside for Davis. From deep Washington. It's hauled in by the Kings. Now in the later stages of his career, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Levine against Thompson. Left side Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Irving misses from close range.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Levine's got a couple of threes now in the first for Sacramento. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. There's the lob to the hoop, and Gafford throws it down.
And how about the bounciness of DG, Daniel Gafford, into the air with ease.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Spins. Levine kicks to Murray. Washington against DeRozan. A three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Dallas shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw missing. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Domantas Sabonis.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
Dallas again missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just give him the ball and get out of his way.
Davis with a screen on Ellis. On its way from Irving for 2. The offensive rebound. Davis kicks to Thompson. Murray surveying the D. Levine for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Irving, stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. There's Sabonis. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And Levine knows how to use the spacing on the floor to his advantage, whether it's attacking the basket himself or setting up a teammate.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. You take a look at Gafford. Leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Now, here's Irving. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
He's such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Zach LaVine. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 19 points a game last year. 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered. That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That is his first foul of the game. And so here is Dallas. They trail by 1. Here's Washington. Moving against Monk. Kept alive. Here's Gafford.
Sabonis very agile for a big, so consistently getting himself in better positions defensively.
There's the triple. The shot by Monk is no good. Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to Los Angeles. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
And And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Here's Levine. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Takes a step back. Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. And here's Davis for 3. Here's Washington. Outside for Davis. Pass to Thompson. Launches it. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Monk. DeRozan for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 4-point Sacramento lead.
And by no means a volume three-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Davis. Six to shoot for Murray. And that one's good by Davis.
And with that comfort that AD feels from the mid-range, he's going to feast from there.
Now Levine. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. There's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Irving. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Washington against DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. Stolen by Washington. The kick out to Irving. Davis, the pass to Irving. From downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got 11 points.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And Levine with the slam.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
So it's the Mavericks now, after the Kings pick up 2. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Back to Thompson. From the arc. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And DeRozan kicks to Monk. Pass to Murray. Takes the 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Thompson passes to Washington. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 1. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Murray finds Monk. Murray sets a screen for Monk. Back to Murray. Over Irving. Sacramento again missing. The Mavericks shooting pretty efficiently out there. It isn't 48% in the first quarter. And now the Kings, fast break. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by Gafford. Thompson dishes to Davis. Driving the lane. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Trey Lyles out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Carter in at the 1. Inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And Valanciunas on the roll. Really hard to convince somebody to get in front of that.
Dallas leading by 4. Here's Dinwiddie. And it goes down 2 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And for the Kings, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, you think about what they call floating. Why does that one shot earn the nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Derek Lively.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
On for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Powell with the screen. Over to the left wing. To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And taking a look at some numbers here for Kyrie Irving. Great showing for him last season. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game.
On a shooter like Dinwiddie, you have to guard close, but Dinwiddie challenges that defense and draws the foul.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Edwards. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Up top, Monk. His last outing, he had 8 points. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And he recovers it. Clock at 6. Mavericks with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And to the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. The Kings trail by 7. Over to the wing. Carter outside. Pass to Monk. Kings moving the ball around. DeRozan on the wing. Defended by Christie. DeRozan. The Kings need to get off a shot here. The shot by Monk is no good. Mavericks leading by 7. A 3 ball. They get it back. Irving passes to Lively. Irving up top. Defended by Carter. Sweet move. Valanciunas grabs the board. Kings have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Shots good by Lyles.
Now, over the last few seasons, Monk has shown tremendous growth as a passer.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Lively a screen on Monk. Irving passes to Lively. The kick out to Irving. Back to Lively. Dinwiddie for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Carter dishes to Monk. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Monk's got 5.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
To the inside, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Carter. Pass to Christie. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. The Kings trail by 8. Here's Monk. 5 points in the game. Driving to the basket. Oh, and here we go with Marshall. Nobody back. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Monk right side. No good from outside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Thompson. Reverse. Monk grabs the board.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Sabonis comes in for Valanciunas, and Levine subbed in for Malik Monk. Murray finds Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And right in that painted area, that's where Domas is at his best.
Dinwiddie against Ellis. Here's Christie. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wasted no time on that one. And now it's only a 5-point Dallas lead.
And we don't talk about the shooting of Levine enough. Connecting from 3 at a great clip over his career.
Dinwiddie right side. Shot clock at 6. A 3. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Kings trail by 5. Pass to Sabonis. Murray for 3. And Lively pulls it down. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the 2nd quarter. It's stolen by DeRozan. And they're pushing it up. There's the lob to Sabonis. Murray outside. Pass to Sabonis. Right on the bucket. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And Sabonis, no stranger to physical play.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
There's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
And the 2-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, can throw it down with the best of them.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to talk to his guys.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Davis is checked in for Jarek Lively. B.J. Washington comes in for Christie. And it's Exum in for Klay Thompson. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Sacramento. Exum finds Washington. Can they get it? Loads it up for Davis. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Dinwiddie. Last season's performance for him. put up about 10 points per game, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
The shot's good from Monk.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Dinwiddie outside. Marshall sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Hands it from downtown. Dinwiddie's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the man.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Exum with it. Knocked loose and taken away by Ellis. It's a bonus with the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Here's Davis. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. From past the arc, score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Mavericks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
Check in for the Kings. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. 4th, Anthony Davis.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Crowder kicks to Levine. Murray sets a screen for Levine. Shot clock at 5. Buries it down low. Levine's got it all tied up now for the Kings. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Here's Exum. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Had the space there, but it's offline. Sacramento's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. In the corner, it's Monk. Off target from three-point range.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Pass to Davis. Dallas again turning it over.
And looking now at some numbers for Sabonis. Coming off a terrific season. 1st in rebounding, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson comes in for Exum. Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Levine. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Steps back. Thompson outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that will conclude this long 7-game road trip.
Oh, going over the top, Levine putting his hops on display.
Washington with the screen on Murray. Davis down low. Gets it off, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not. They are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fans.
And greetings from the 2K studios. Here at halftime, the Sacramento Kings in a tight game.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish your tempo.
Taking a peek now at the up. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
They've got Anthony Davis. Irving is out there with Thompson. Then there's Washington. And it's Gafford in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Here's Murray. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here is Irving. Pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Gafford kicks to Irving. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Kings shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's DeRozan. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
The Kings shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Now here's Thompson. In the corner, it's Gafford. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, Klay Thompson can shoot the ball and score. We know that. He's also a capable defender. We know that. But how about checking out his playmaking?
Here's DeRozan. A rebound by Washington.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. His tonight has been high.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Irving. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Sacramento ball.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. For the 3. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Thompson for the triple. Offensive rebound. Outside for Davis. For the lead, outside Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Levine. Pass to Ellis. Back to Murray. Shoots the three. Good on the triple. Murray's got 6.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Out left to the wing. Washington passes to Thompson. And that one is good. 10 points for him. The Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. DeRozan against Washington. Here's Murray. And the rejection by Gafford.
Well, Gafford uses his size to reach out and delete that attempt.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. They get it again. Kicks it out to Ellis. Pass to DeRozan. There's the three. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
3 points.
Ellis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Back to Irving. Out to the wing. Clock is at 3. From outside the arc. Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Sabonis kicks to Ellis. DeRozan in the corner. Lays it up off the glass. DeRozan's got 8 here in the quarter.
Getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
Irving against Ellis. Outside for Davis. The 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Here comes your defense.
Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie, he's checked in for Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Kings also at the sub. Monk's checked in. Christie the pass to Dinwiddie. Pass to Christie. Followed by Sabonis. Knocks it loose.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Now Monk. He has 7. Right side DeRozan. In the corner, it's Sabonis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 13. A special move before the shot. Dinwiddie's got 15 points.
And it's so nice to see Dinwiddie in a scoring groove like this. He's making an important contribution on offense.
DeRozan's shot is off.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Dinwiddie dishes to Davis. Second chance shot, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He's got 10.
You can forget the jumpers right now, AD. Keep going inside, big fella.
Timeout called by the Kings. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Sacramento making some changes. Lyles check in for Murray. Crowder comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Ellis. LaVine against Christie. LaVine kicks to Crowder. Monk outside. Shoots over Dinwiddie. The kick out to Crowder. Pass to LaVine. Picked him clean. LaVine against Christie. Out to the right wing. Here's Marshall. Davis in the corner. For the tie. It's hauled in by Lyles. The Kings leading. LaVine with it. He's got 25. A screen on Christie. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Dallas has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Outside, Davis puts the move on. Over in the corner, Marshall. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? On the wing, LaVine, defended by Christie. Back to LaVine. To stop the drought. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. LaVine's got 27.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like LaVine.
On its way from Dinwiddie for 2. Top of the key jumper, no good. Monk, the pass to Lyles. Back to Monk. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 5-point Kings lead.
Well, Monk effective at spacing the floor, and he can fill it up.
Dinwiddie with it. Sabonis defending. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. LaVine finds Monk. Takes it inside. Kick out to LaVine. Offline with his 3.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And how about the awareness of Dinwiddie? Excellent job spotting the open teammate there.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
1:43 left to play in the third. Christie against LaVine for the lead. And a big pound bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
Stolen by Lively. Levine against Christie. Drills it from outside. Christie's got 5 points now this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Lively inside. Covered by Lyons. Davis dishes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Right side Crowder. Monk outside. Dinwiddie with the steal. Marshall passes to Christie. Ball's knocked loose. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Mavericks lead by 2. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Trey Lyons. And it's Carter in at point guard.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
Here's DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard. Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
To the left wing. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Back to Dinwiddie. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Dallas making a switch here. Martin's checked in, and a change for Sacramento. Ellis is checked in for Malik Monk. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And dynamite in his legs. And DeRozan detonates at the rim.
Irving against Ellis. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Stolen by Ellis. To the middle. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Ellis. And the Kings lead by 2. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Kings.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Shot clock at 6. Dinwiddie with the steal. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And nice slash to the basket from Dinwiddie, showing off that nice knack for scoring.
Carter with the bounce pass. Outside DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Way to play and attack low and get to the line.
First one falls for him.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Davis comes in for Caleb Martin. It's Thompson in for Christian. Monk's checked in for Sacramento. Davis sets a screen. Here's Irving. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Well, Kyrie has so many layers to what he can do to you offensively. Loves pulling out the soft and delicate floater.
Monk, the pass to DeRozan. Five to shoot. And the shot goes down. DeRozan's got 18 points now here in the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Jacks up a 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Monk dishes to DeRozan. Back to Monk. Valanciunas with a screen on Thompson. Monk gets to DeRozan. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 5-point Kings lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Marshall. Outside Irving. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And Kyrie looks to be ready for anything that the defense is throwing at him. He's in total control.
Timeout, Kings. Gafford's checked in for Dallas. The Kings also at the sub. Keegan Murray's checked in for Trey Lyles. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Mavericks trail by 3. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's DeRozan. From down in the low post. It goes. DeRozan's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Dinwiddie and DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Monk, the pass to Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Thompson.
A load to deal with inside. The strength of Murray makes him a tough cover.
First free throw is good. Mavericks making a switch here. Washington's checked in. And so Murray nails both of them. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. For the screen on Monk. 17-foot shot on the way. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Master from the mid-range. You just assume Irving is going to drill that shot every time.
Murray, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Irving. Driving inside. Rebound by the Kings. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside DeRozan. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Davis is checked in for Marshall. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Dean comes in for Monk. Outside, Davis. DeRozan against Washington. Dinwiddie outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Irving, beyond the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
Levine can't hit.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Outside Irving. Washington finds Irving, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And the turnovers will kill you. I mean, that's been their undoing thus far.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now DeRozan. Down low. Sabonis inside. Covered by Irving. Basket good.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level.
Here's Irving. Good on the shot. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Timeout, Kings. Kings have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Levine against Irving. Levine deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Irving. Levine's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Murray right side. Stolen by Washington. Pass to Gafford. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And Levine throws it down.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Ellis against Dinwiddie. And here's Irving. For the screen on Levine. 5 on the clock. And Gafford throws it down.
Most of Gafford's points are going to come right there around the rim, and he loves to throw it down.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. A 2-point game. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And this is why you go to DeRozan. When they need a bucket, he's a guy that can go out and get it.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Free throw is off from DeRozan. Mavericks trailed by 4. is Irving. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Sacramento ball.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Sabonis' screen on Irving. Ellis gets to DeRozan.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. DeRozan's got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings. Irving with it. The screen from Thompson. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Davis with a screen on Ellis. Thompson with it. Now defended by Levine. And Davis pulls it down.
Awesome job by AD to get the ball in a favorable spot. That's most anywhere, but comes up big with that basket.
And here's DeRozan. In the corner, Murray with it. Pass to Levine. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. The kick out to Irving. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 8 feet away. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Ellis outside. Buries it from three-point range. And the Kings lead by 7.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Levine against Thompson. It's stolen by Davis. So the Kings win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable. We're making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, you know, even if it's on the defensive end. You know, we just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Zach LaVine.